It's hard work and a lot of sacrifice. For me, I never came from money. For anything I ever wanted, I had to work hard for. It's kept me hungry, it's kept me motivated, and it's kept me ultra competitive. So I started surfing when I was 8 years old. I got taken down to the beach every weekend. I was into swimming from a young age. My parents always gave me all the opportunity in the world to really explore all the different options within sport. The one Christmas, I remember they actually got me a foam-light surfboard. I started on that piece of foam. Since I got that first board, it's been surf, 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 surf. Obviously, as it all progressed, as I kept surfing, I improved and did coaching. I trained with Llewellyn Whitaker. He was my coach when I was younger and still is. He taught me everything about surfing, everything about technique. I just wanted to improve my surfing and become the best surfer I could be. I feel good when I compete. It fuels the fire within me. I think it's just been in my nature since I've been a little kid. The reason that I started surfing was because I really enjoyed the ocean. That was my place I felt good. The place that I could go and enjoy and just be in nature. Sometimes you get to surf alone and there's nobody else around. Just you and the ocean. And for me, surfing, I feel free. Just around the corner from where I live, 15-minute drive, there's the most incredible place you've ever seen in your life. And that is caves. The only way to describe caves is it's wedgy, fast and unpredictable. It's definitely formed me into the surfer I am today. Getting my surfing done fast and quick. It's got a characteristic that no other wave has. It's completely different to anywhere I've ever surfed. The only way to get into the wave is from behind it. It's impossible to take off anywhere else in the wave. Caves is also such a crazy place because of how much shark activity there is. That is the danger of it, but I suppose that's what keeps it exciting almost. I really enjoy going down there. It's somewhere where I can really relax and forget about everything that's going on. It's just you and your friends down there. hang out and just enjoy life. That's my little piece of paradise. You just look back up at the mountains when you're in the water and you just think, wow, we live in such an incredible place. I've always wanted to be on the world tour. To get there, I would need to go through the qualifying series, which is the top 100 surfers in the world. It's the top 10 each year that qualify. I've been so close before, finishing 38 on the world qualifying series, only needing one more quarterfinal to qualify for the championship tour. People don't call it the grind for no reason. It's tough for every South African. There's guys in the top 100 ranked lower than you, but they're getting fully paid for, or they have rich parents or whatever that can really support them and just send them off and be like, cool son, here we go. It all comes into play when you're sleeping on floors, you're eating bread, noodles, tuna, and now you need to go compete against guys that have nutritionists with them. I'm dealing with, how am I going to get to the next contest? Sitting in my room thinking, how am I actually going to get to the next contest? I'm traveling around the world, spending money that isn't there. My mom and dad taking out bank loans to fund that and hopefully win enough money to pay them back and hopefully fund my next trip. The QS is a dog show. The way I see it, it's a bunch of pit bulls clawing their way up that ladder, fighting to get to where we need to be. Every day I was surfing waves of consequence that I thought would prepare me for Hawaii. Arriving in Hawaii, it was almost a surreal feeling. I'd been dreaming of this place since I was 9 years old. I finally got the chance to go there for the Triple Crown. You have to show a lot of respect there in Hawaii. It's not like any other place you can just rock up and surf. Hawaii is everything everybody always talks about. I paddled out a pipeline. It was pretty much maxing out and paddled over a couple. I see this wave just backlit and you don't get very many waves out there, but when you do get one, it's something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. Obviously spent a bit more time in Hawaii just surfing pipeline really, just because I fell in love with that wave. I didn't get the result I wanted at Haliva. Moved on to Sunset, it's a very tricky wave. I didn't get the result I wanted there either. And that was it, you know, that was the year finished. Coming back from Hawaii was just, I definitely felt in a way fulfilled in that regard, but in my whole life's work basically, trying to qualify, it was a very depressing time for me. It was tough on me, tough on my mind, tough on my family, tough on everyone that supported me, you know. Like, they did take out bank loans to get my boards and get me there. You know, it's a hectic amount of money. 2020 comes, COVID happens, boom, done. No more contests, no more travels, nothing for at least a year. In a way, I was excited to come home and just be with my friends and family and surf the waves around here and just enjoy being home. Grebe, the best wave I've ever surfed in my life. You can draw the longest lines on an open canvas. We went up with a swell, drove up, waves were firing from the minute we got there. For 8 days straight, it was pumping, day in, day out. have such an amazing trip in my backyard, it just gave me the realization that the waves we have here are just insane. I was just super grateful that we lucked into that swell. For years I'd been traveling non-stop, just go, go, go. So to be able to have a year off, no consequence at all regarding rankings, sponsors, it made it that much better. There was an incredible swell chart and winds were perfect, everything lined up. The west coast is raw, biggest barrels, lefts and right, TPs, A-frames, you name it. It felt like I was a little kid again, being able to go on these trips with no worries at all, just you, your friends and nature. was a good time to reset and think about what had happened and move on from there. I feel I've actually improved during this COVID time, just I've been able to work on my surfing and my ability as a surfer. been a good time to switch off and rethink what I want out of my life and what I want as my career. From my brother to my dad to my mom, all sacrificed a lot to get me to where I am today. My gran had a huge part in that too, you know. She had cancer at the time. All she wanted for me was to fulfill my dream and goal of becoming a professional surfer. My brother, you know, half the reason why he didn't get the opportunities that I think he deserves is because of me. Using my parents' money for myself. Hopefully one day I qualify and I get to take him on those trips with me. They've done so much for me that I don't think I'll ever be able to repay them fully. I'm really thankful and appreciate everything they've done for me. It's obviously still a difficult road for me, but things are coming together. The only thing that I'm thinking about is qualifying for that World Tour and making a successful career and leaving a good legacy behind. Time off has really made me realize what I want even more now. And that is competing. Being on that World Tour, qualifying for that World Tour. I can't wait to put that jersey back on. Time off, surfing with mates and being with family and having that time home that I think I desperately did need. I'm ready to go back now.